My name is Jared Williams, and I must tell you, speaking in front of all of you today is an indescribable honor. So thank you. Thank you for pretending to listen to me today, hopefully laughing and smiling as we share this moment as one community. Now, I must confess, I fear a lot of things in my teenage life. My phone ringing during church, the expanding region of gray hair on top of my head. I fear tall heights. Just kidding, I don't fear heights. But the single thing I dread the most is when my parents say, "Let's talk." I think this fear of "let's talk" holds true for many of us in caps and gowns today. And thus, I am ecstatic to invert that phrase and say to you, our parents, let's talk. Like so many of these conversations, this will be a one-sided chat. But I hope it is significantly more joyous and uplifting than those you have had to deliver in the past. Graduation day is tough for parents. You come to the ceremony as parents, and you return home as contemporaries. After 18 years of child raising, you are in essence unemployed. While you may have completed your child raising, you will forever be parenting. And thus, right now, I want you to think back to your child's youngest years, a time when we weighed as much as 3 or 4, or probably in my case 5 Chipotle burritos. How crazy it seems that our whole bodies were once similar in size to Shaquille O'Neal's shoes. Or maybe even smaller, probably smaller. Reflecting on that time and in where we sit today, I would imagine every parent is thinking a combination of 2 things. Number 1, huzzah, it's time! And number 2, oh my goodness gracious, my baby is graduating. After marveling at how quickly things change, I think every parent asks themselves, have I done enough? Are they ready to enter the real world? And most importantly, will my baby be okay? And to be fair, the parenting leading up to this moment has not been easy. In fact, it's the opposite of easy. It's like trying to apply sunscreen on your own back, or achieving the perfect cereal to milk ratio in the morning. It's hard. Parenting is hard. I mean, look at us teenagers. We take more selfies than family pictures. And we've managed to convince the world that a pound sign is a hashtag. After returning from an exhausting day at work, you parents have probably experienced conversations like this. Sweetheart, how was your day? Good. How are your friends? Fine. Yet you've made it, parents. You've made it to the culmination of your son or daughter's childhood. On behalf of every graduating student here today, I want to tell you that you need not worry whether you have done enough. Because you have taught us something we weren't going to find in a textbooks or on Wikipedia. Something we never found in our locker. But something human beings cannot live without. You had the extreme responsibility and honor to impart upon us what it means to love. You taught us how to love things greater than Legos and Disney princesses. For you taught us what it means to genuinely be there for someone. Yes, maybe we still struggle with doing the laundry, or we have a relentless sweet tooth. But we will figure those things out. We will be okay because every day over the last 18 years of our lives, you've exemplified love. Its unconditional nature, its selflessness, its strength. Interestingly enough, your love reminds me of a love scene almost all of us have witnessed, even if the boys don't want to admit it. The scene comes from the film Titanic, starring Kate Winslet and a man known by 3 letters, L-E-O. Yes, I'm talking about Leo. It begins when Rose seeks out Jack and apologizes for refusing to listen to him earlier, when he insisted that she break free from her subservient lifestyle. Jack then makes her stand on the railing of the Titanic. The Titanic. He grabs her arms as she extends them out, and Rose says one of the most famous lines from the film, "I'm flying." Is Rose actually flying? No way, she's on a ship. But she is being lifted up by somebody who loves and cares for her. This is what you, our parents, have done for us our entire lives. You, our parents, have lifted us up not only into adulthood, but into people who are capable of elevating others. You've taught us what it means to love. Neither Leigh High School or any high school on this planet produces perfect people, especially not Brano. All the knowledge we learned during our time in school as a Longhorn is like the bow tie on a prom suit. It's important and distinguishes you, but as many prom dates have told me, without an awesome rest of the suit, it doesn't get you very far. The affection you have shown us through your parenting has been without a doubt the most important part of our childhoods. So be at ease, parents. We will be okay. Just like you, our parents, will always ask for advice on how to use the latest smartphones. We will always ask for advice, for example, how to cook food not named cereal or a quesadilla. While your guidance will never end, your babies, your honeys, your sweethearts, us, we will be okay. Because every single day, you gave us the best education in the world. An education on how to love. Now it's our turn to live lives that show that love to the world. And parents, just because this class is flying the nest soon, don't stop loving. Because honestly, you're just so good at it. Thank you. And now I have the pleasure to introduce a man I've been fortunate enough to call one of my best friends, Jackson Pellegrini, to speak to the faculty.